This video will give an overview of the basic functions of the Spatial Portal found within the NBN Atlas. The Spatial Portal can perform more complex analyses than the basic interactive map. To access the Spatial Portal, click Analyze from the NBN Atlas home screen. This is the Spatial Portal. To view records of a species on a map, click Add to Map in the top left and select Species. You will be presented with the Add Species screen. Here you can choose whether or not to include any spatially suspect records. You can also create or import a species list to display on the map. To select a specific species, type the name in the search box and select from the results that appear below. Click Next to proceed. Select the area in which you want to search for species records. You can select the entire country or define a new area. It may take some time for large numbers of records to be displayed. By default, records will be displayed as 10 km grid squares. Use the panel on the left to alter the size and appearance of records on the map. For instance, you can change the appearance of the records from grid squares to points. Use the zoom bar on the left of the map to view records in more detail. Click on a point or a square to view all records from that location. To learn more about the record currently being viewed, click View Details. To view a list of all records at that point, click All Records at this point. If there are multiple records at that location, you can look through them by using the arrows at the top of the window. All objects, including displayed species records, are listed in the top left of the screen. You can also use the Spatial Portal to search for records within a specific area. Click Add to Map and select Areas. There are many ways of adding areas to the map, including entering coordinates or importing shapefiles. To draw a custom area, select one of the top 3 options and click Next. If you chose to draw a box or point with radius, click and drag on the map to draw your area. After drawing your area, give it a name when the prompt appears on the left, then click Next. To add multiple areas, simply repeat the steps for adding an area. When drawing a polygonal area, click to define each corner of the polygon and double-click to finish defining the area. All defined areas will appear in the object list in the top left. You can use these areas to search for species records. Repeat the steps for adding a species. Select your drawn area when prompted. To display multiple species, simply repeat the steps for adding a species. You may need to alter the appearance of records or areas on the map to view them more clearly. To edit the appearance of an object, select it from the object menu in the top left, then use the controls on the left panel. All currently displayed areas and species records are displayed in the top left. Select an object to edit its properties or delete it. The last thing we will cover in this video is how to add layers. Layers allow you to define groups of areas according to special designations such as National Park status. Click Add to Map, then select Layers. You will be presented with a list of the available layers. Use the search bar at the top to search for specific layers. Select the layers you want to display on the map, then click Next. In this example, the map is now displaying all areas of outstanding beauty in England. When a layer has been added to the map and is selected, a list of all areas within that layer will appear on the left. Use the arrows to scroll through the full list of areas in the layer. To select an area or collection of areas from within a layer and treat it as a separate object, first select them by clicking the tick boxes next to the appropriate areas. They will be highlighted on the map as you do so. Select Create from Checked on the left to create a separate object from your selected areas. This new area object will appear alongside the layer in the top left of the screen. You can use layers or areas within layers to perform species record searches. Repeat the steps for adding species records to the map. Then select the layer from the list. The map will then display species records only from the selected layer or area. This video has covered the basic functions of the Spatial Portal. Watch our other videos to learn how to use some of the other functions of the portal.